Welcome back, everybody. It is time for the Daily Nipah. Let me apologize ahead of time and say this is a hard day, to say the least. Maybe one of the worst days I've had in a long time, amongst many people like me. I'm just gonna say it. If you voted to put that fucking disgusting human being in office, I never want to hear or see from you again. Ever. Ever. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care how long you've been around here. I had to spend so much of last night so much of last night keeping it together enough as I was watching so many of my friends lose all hope. It's the worst feeling I've ever. It's awful. I'm still so fucking worried. The only emotion I can fucking feel is just sadness right now. But I have to keep going. So I do hope we can have at least some kind of enjoyment here today. This is Rika Fruity Simulator 24. It's an awesome game made by an amazing human being. If you'd like to download it yourself, the link's up here. Please do. I'd love to see your Rika number. Let's take it away, Rika. There's already a 6 ones show earlier on the first roll. I'm not joking, by the way. If you voted for him, get the fuck out. Now. Never come back. I want nothing to do with you as a human being. You can't understand what you voted for. You shouldn't even be allowed to fucking drive. You know what's amusing about that Kalakaku? is I saw a poll from around the world of the results of the US election. I don't think any other country got above like 20% in Trump's favor. Yet here, he wins everything. Because we are the most disgusting people on the planet. War-hungry, uncivilized fucking morons. Just want nothing but the same to be in power, the same to happen. Wants me and my fucking friends to die. Can't. Just can't do that. I don't want you around. You shouldn't be around anybody, to be honest. If you're that fucking stupid, I don't even know what to tell you. Find a way to unfucking stupid yourself. Maybe read something, look something up, instead of watching fucking Fox News all goddamn day. Which isn't even allowed to legally call itself a fucking news source. What a fucking dumbass world we live in. How did we get so fucking stupid, man? straight. Well, I did stream. Oh, one thing, thank you, Eggplant Whiz. That's so unbelievably generous. I have to shout out Eggplant Whiz. Last night, after I was done streaming, threw out a 10,000 bit bomb. And they said they understand what I was portraying through what I was doing, and that's super sweet as well, on top of the 10,000 bits, so thank you very much. I know I've strayed very far from the retro community, from whence I came, but it's always the people that have mattered. The people I've met along the way that have helped me continue. And I just couldn't stop crying last night. Five plus hours. I got to the point where I couldn't even see the fucking screen sometimes. I just was playing. I just needed some outlet for my brain to... Poorhouse? Literally. I just needed some kind of outlet because I don't think I could have much made it through otherwise. I'm just so tired. Like, I'm just trying to fight to do anything in my life at all. Let alone now watching all of our rights get stripped away again. And, I don't get it. I don't understand. Are we that cut off from empathy that we can't see how much of a horrible ass person he is? I really tried my best to keep everything on stream as positive as possible. I really do. Because I know shit like this happens, and there's just nothing so many of us can do. I like to keep a place that's safe from that. Unfortunately, today I'm not going to be able to do that so much. I'm just far too scared. The people in my life. Like having a fucking sword just shoved through your chest and you just can't take it out. That stinging fucking pain. You just can't move it, you can't get rid of it, you just gotta fucking live with it. Until it goes away. Oh, Polly. You did make me giggle a little, thank you. Hey, Polly. Polly, Polly, Polly. Now that you are here, I bet the straights are gonna come out. They certainly came out in the election, didn't they? Assholes. Nipah. Awesome. Almost a 4 house. You know, it's amusing, Polly, as I all I could think about is what I what I could do on stream today, and I was like, well, XCOM is simple enough, but I was half tempted to pull out the old one you gifted me, the Solumbi, something like that. Solumbi, I don't remember the name of it at the moment. Brain's a bit of a cloudy mess, but Somnium, thank you. Yeah, that's the one. I was like, maybe I should bust that out because I just can't think. But I also remembered that, well, one, the XCOM devs have specifically actually made the current game challenge for me to play, which I think is really fucking cool, and I appreciate that a lot. And two, in times like this, I need the consistency. I need something incredibly familiar that I don't have to think about. So, the Daily Nipah, which is so cool. I really enjoy the Daily Nipah. And an XCOM is kind of where that is out. The Nipah sounds in the background do not fit the mood. It's getting better though. Something I did know is once I started streaming and actually talking to people and airing a lot of these frustrations I have right now, that it would get better. That doesn't mean I'm not scared. I am so scared. But, as scared as I feel right now, so is everybody else. Half the people that watch me are probably just as scared and can't really air their feelings like I get the ability to, you know? So, I try to be that place and that person, my best ability, and I will be here. I'm not missing a day. Not going anywhere. Too many important people to me that I need to look out for. But sometimes I'm just completely drained of emotion. I think I played 2.5 hours of Clone Hero last night. I don't even really remember half of it. I just played. And it felt like there was some progress in getting the emotions out that I needed to get out. So I don't, so it doesn't get worse. And I think it worked, because by the time I was done, I couldn't do anything anymore. I was just emotionally empty. I just cut the stream off and laid down. Thankfully, I woke up to see that everybody was still here. That made me happy. And that I'm just not gonna put up with this bullshit anymore. Everybody's had their chances at this point. Like, if you vote for Trump, you are just being intentionally obtuse. And I don't want nothing to do with you anymore. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you're from. What you've done, I can't even begin to list off the atrocities that are going to fucking happen because of you dumbasses. However, my beautiful, beautiful trans ladies, trans men, LGBTQ community, all of you, you are fucking perfect. Don't let those pieces of shit ever make you feel like you're less than perfect. What a bunch of fucking morons. They literally put tampons on their ear. Like, how can you take somebody like that seriously? Like, they listen to Rage Against the Machine when it's literally a song about them. And fake cum. You're right. There was the fake fucking cum. How do you take these people with any amount of seriousness? Every time I look at them, I just see how fucking dumb they are, and it pisses me off. It's like even their look is fucking dumb. Rika, I apologize for any clown shoes comment I made about you over these past month and a half or whatever. You are anything but one of these fucking clowns we have around here. Hey Zest, I like that. I like that energy right now. Like, how can you take these morons seriously? Oh my god. What a fucking time to be alive. It's just, like, just the idea. People not in the U.S., you gotta, like, you gotta look at us like we're the dumbest fuckers on the planet, and you have every goddamn right to. That thing we were so gung-ho about in the 40s, that we were so proud of ourselves. It's amazing how in the next 40s we're gonna be the same fucking thing, huh? And people just don't understand. These idiots are allowed to run free constantly with just nothing, no repercussions. Let's just be endlessly mean, shitty, racist, and transphobic to everyone. Oh, hey, straight. There you go, Polly. Oh, like this has to be the most dumbest election maybe of all time. Like in 2016, I can at least see Trump's nonsense in doing it. I mean, Republicans, I'm sure, have completely gouged the American voting system to get everything they can get anyways, because they don't give a fuck. They'll cheat their way to the top, openly do it, and their followers will just be like, yeah, as long as we're on the winning team, right? Woo, wave that red flag. Don't need any intelligence besides waving that red flag. Go Team Red. What a fucking mindless fucking civilization we've become. Where the fuck is your head at? Do you even bother looking at anything other than, oh, I voted that one time 30 years ago, so I'm just gonna keep voting that the rest of my life without any thought process? Y'all are just endlessly fucking dumb. I'm not mixing words anymore. You all are just fucking dumb. Do some fucking research next time you're gonna do something this fucking stupid. Unless that's what you really stand for, which, hey, you're a racist, transphobic piece of fucking garbage, then hey, you know, you got your day, right? Wave that red flag, grab that shotgun in your beer, go to your truck and ride around with your Confederate flags and have yourself a good old doozy of a day. Stupid ass. Speaking of trucks, towns, Blizzard got a mini stuck today. What do you mean? Hello, everybody. I'm sorry if I didn't say hello again. I am here mostly in physical form. Mentally, I have no fucking idea where I am right now. So I'm sorry that I'm bringing this daily Nipah down a lot, but it's just how I feel right now. I mean, that's how I felt all of last night. And even before that, there's just endless anxiety and dread, thinking maybe this will be the chance, you know? Maybe we can finally usher in some kind of... Even if it's just fucking a temporary band-aid because the fucking Democrats are morons too. The slightly better option, well, the much better option depend if you're kind of like, you know, me. But hey, you know. Family values and religion or something, I don't know. Physically, a knot is in your head. Am I with a note on the fridge? Physically, you are here doing something. Oh yeah, my brain has crash landed. It's in repair systems right now. I was incredibly close to calling my psych this morning, and I might still do it at some point, to be honest. Once again, I'll explain what it felt like when I first got into therapy, as I explained it, as when you see one of those really nasty car accidents, where you see, like, a car that's, like, ripped in half and split open and, like, glass everywhere and all that shit, like, it just hardly resembles a car anymore. That's kind of how I feel. And that feeling came back last night. And, I'm just scared. I want everyone to be okay. I want to tell them it's gonna be okay. And I will. But it's just lying at this point. doesn't mean I ain't gonna try my hardest. Far too many people I appreciate that have kept me going along in this life that I need, to be honest. I'm not afraid to say that I need people in my life. Just wish I could do more for them, you know? Oh, another straight. Thank you, Rika. Thank you for getting us back on the board and bringing our head back into the game. Get a little mouse nose. If you're feeling down right now, it's okay to feel that way. You shouldn't hide those feelings. It's a very difficult time for all of us right now. And if you're an ally, we appreciate it to no end. I just wished there were more of us fight back against this thing. But it is not for naught. This is definitely not an end. It's just gonna get a lot tougher again. I don't blame anyone for wanting to just get out of this hellhole of a state or planet for that matter, but you're better for staying here. I promise you, we all need you around, and that goes for everybody that has helped us along the way. Not a want, we all need each other more than ever. Quite literally. And the disgustingness of these just incompetent assholes. Go fuck themselves permanently. I fear for a lot of things coming up in the future. But all in all I can really do is provide a space. Hope for the best. So, do what I can. And I'll keep talking to those that matter to me the most, as much as I can. And I will continue talking on stream as much as I can. And eventually my mood will lighten up. But right now I just feel like I'm almost floating here, like it's just almost ethereal. Like the fogginess in my brain is just so intense. But I am starting to feel at least a little bit more talkative. Don't do that, mob. No. Like, normally I would be in some kind of a jokey mood to roll with it, but not today, please. far too real at the moment. And please don't think like that. That's not where your brain should be. I don't want anybody thinking like that. Those that actually care don't ever deserve to think like that. Problem is when this, I read a post recently that mentioned that the smarter a human being is, the more depressed they get because they realize the world they live in. So the smarter a brain gets, all it wants to do is escape from reality. What an incredible fucking thing to be alive to. That is insane to me. Like the idea of that, and it's true, you know? Oop. Motherfucker, Rika. Like, the more I started learning about the world around me, it just got worse and worse, and it's still bad. But that's exactly why I do this in the first place, especially every day. I'm almost certain everyday streaming in any kind of business aspect isn't that great to do. But I just don't fucking care about that. I just want a place to relax. And be able to, on better days, spread that joy and that healing. You're not stupid, Mom. And don't get into chemistry. Not stupid, trust me. I go with similar conversations with, like, Kong. Because he always thinks he's stupid. And I'm like, no, you're not stupid at all. The things you fucking say aren't stupid a lot of the times. You just choose to say silly things to be funny. That is entirely different from being actually stupid. Actually stupid people voted for a fucking the biggest con artist in history. That's where the stupidity comes from. Stupidity doesn't come from trying. Stupidity doesn't come from a complete lack of, like there's lack of understanding, and then there's lack of wanting to understand. The second one is the stupid choice. If you don't understand, but you come into something and with an open mind, you can understand it. If you come into something looking just to tear it down because it's different, you're a fucking idiot. I hope that explained it well enough. Okay. I'm so sorry for this daily Nipah, y'all. It's been one hell of a last 12 hours or so, 24 hours. But I do appreciate you so very much for being here as well and chit-chatting with me. We did get a couple straights and a couple of 4 houses today. And on the very first roll, we saw 6 ones a few rolls before the one that actually finished, so there was a threat of a Nipah today. And thank you all for coming here. Thank you all for chit-chatting. I really do appreciate you. And I do want to double down on, if you voted for Trump, get the fuck out of my life forever. If you want to be funny about it in my chat, please do. I'd love to ban you right now. But be as funny as you want. Stupid cunts. If you'd like to try out the Rika Frude simulator for yourself, The link is up here. I would really like to know your Rika number. And to be honest, Rika Frude Simulator might just be the fucking game we all need right now. Super easy to play, super simple, and kind of funny. Especially when you just fuck around with it. So, thank you, Polly, for so much. But also thank you for giving these awesome games that I really enjoy playing and spreading. So, YouTubers, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that. Please like and subscribe. I'd also appreciate that. Positive vibes, y'all, and have a good night.